Hello everyone, welcome back to Sunshine Classes. Children, in our daily life, we eat different types of food including vegetables, fruits, pulses, meat, eggs, etc. And we also wear different types of clothes. And do you know from where do we get all these things? Yes, we get all these things from plants and animals. That is, we get vegetables, fruit, pulses, all from plants, and meat, egg, these all we get from animals. And to get these things, a large number of plants and animals are needed. Okay. So without plants, we can't get the fruits and we can't get the vegetables and also we can't get the pulses. Therefore, the mass production or the large production of plants and animals for food and other purposes is called agriculture. So children, in this session, you will be learning about agriculture. So now you understood know what do you mean by agriculture? It is nothing but the mass production of plants and animals for food and other purposes is called agriculture. Here we are only discussing the agricultural activities related to plants. So now let us see the various stages of agriculture. First is plowing. So children, you might have been seen the farmers in the fields how they plow the field. So here this plowing is done. So plowing helps to loosen the soil. So to plant the tree for planting we need to loosen the soil. Is it to sow the seeds we need to loosen the soil. So the first step in agriculture is plowing. It means it helps to loosen the soil. The farmers first loosen the soil. Then next, manuring. So after plowing, what they do? Manuring means manure is added to provide nutrients in the soil. In the picture you can see here the person he is adding manure, and here also you can see the manure here, and they are adding the manure to the soil so that it provides nutrients in the soil. Then next comes sowing seed. You can see here after manuring, adding manure, the farmer will sow the seeds. In the picture you can see here he is sowing the seeds. And children, plants of the same kind grown on large scale at a particular place during a particular time are called as crops. So they are called as crops here. For example, wheat crop means all plants grown in the field are wheat only. You can see in the picture now here the farmer is sowing only wheat seeds. That means the field will be full of wheat plants only, and the soil of a particular place and the season affect the growth and development of crops. That is particular, they select the particular place and particular season. In whichever season wheat cannot be grown, like in summer or in rainy season wheat cannot be grown, so they select the particular season for the particular crops. So crops that are grown from June to October, that is in summer season, the crops which are grown from June to October, they are called as kharif crops. Okay, for example, rice, maize and cotton, they are all kharif, they are called as kharif crops. And these crops depend on the monsoon rain. In the rainy season only these crops will grow very nicely, very fine crops we will get. That is rice, maize and cotton, these are called as kharif crops and they are grown in summer. Okay, then crops that are grown from November to April, that is in winter, during the winter season, November to April, they are called as Rabi crops. Rabi, R-A-B-I, Rabi crops, that is wheat, gram and pea. They are all the Rabi crops, and these crops do not depend upon the monsoon rains. If there is no rain also, just by sufficient water supply, these crops can be grown very easily. Whereas rice, maize and cotton, they need the monsoon season is required. They depend upon the monsoon, that is they depend in the rainy season, rain, they depend upon the rain there. Okay, so understood now kharif and rabi crops. Yes, then after sowing the seeds, it is the time for the farmer for irrigation. So irrigation means it is nothing but to supply sufficient water to plants. Okay, so however in monsoon season, because of rain the plants will get water, but if there is no rain in winter, then it is necessary for the plants to get sufficient water supply, and it is done by the method called irrigation. In the picture you can see here water sprinklers are there, okay, which are giving sufficient water supply to the plants. And in this also you can see here, okay, so water is supplied here to the plants. Then next comes spraying pesticides. So this is one of the most important step in agriculture, that is spraying pesticides. So what is the function of this pesticides? Yes, it kills the pest and protects the crop. If pesticide is not sprayed, then the crops will not grow properly. Okay, so the pest like caterpillar and grasshopper, they all may damage the crops, and even the birds, animals, squirrels, they also come and they eat the crops and they damage the crops. So various plants, various plant disease also affect the crops. So crops need protection from them before and after harvesting. So before harvesting and also after harvesting, the plants need protection. Harvesting means when the crop is ready and it is cut and gathered. So in the next picture you can see here harvesting. Here also you can see nowadays this technology is used to spray the pesticides. Okay, spray the pesticides. Before persons they used to carry the pesticides and spray, but nowadays they are using the vehicles, big machines to spray the pesticides. Okay, then next coming to, so here harvesting. So harvesting means when the crop is ready and it is cut and gathered. In the picture you can see here the crop is ready and they are gathering here. This was earlier. Now also in villages you can see people will be harvesting, and in big cities, in foreign cities, you can see this type of machines are used to harvest the crops. So as I said, it is necessary for the crops because they need protection from them, okay, from the grazing animals, insects, squirrels, caterpillars, they all need protection. The crops need protection. Hence farmers spray various pesticides and insecticides to protect the crops from insects and other harmful pests. So what they do here, they spray the pesticides and insecticides before harvesting and after harvesting also to protect the crops. And also they protect the crops from grazing animals by proper fencing. So children, it is necessary for the grains and seeds to be stored properly after harvesting the crops. Okay, next one more important thing, coming to step farming. So what do you mean by step farming here? So usually in the hilly areas, crops are grown by making steps on the slope of the mountains. You can see here, no? Here hilly areas, and you can see the steps here. It is like steps here, steps far. So in hilly areas, crops are grown by making steps on the slopes of the mountains. On the mountains, the steps like they have made there, and they grow the crops in this way. So this type of farming is called as step farming. It is usually seen in the hilly area like Mizoram. Okay, so children, this is all about your first chapter, plants growing in number.